If you're in my basement looking like Nosferatu, I'm not going down there. But if you look like that, I might be like, okay, well, you might have to say it like that. Like, I'm coming down. Oh, watch your step. It's deeper than it looks.
Last time on Dragon Ball Z.
Today we will be playing Touchstarved, a dark gothic visual novel where we are thirsty to be touched. I simply cannot stay away from my demon boy. We have been blessed, that's all I know.
I said what I said!
I died. Oh no. Is it like just severe cuteness aggression, or do they just become murderous towards us? Do not be afraid. You know what? I guess I'm not afraid. Stay away from me. No. I'll hold it in. Cool. Look at his long ponytail.
I'm a hot girl. I do hot shit.
You may call me Curious, which is short for daddy. I'm gonna be saying that a lot in this game. And I suggest a local guide. I am looking respectfully. The man ain't got no business. I don't even see his face yet. If you want nothing but guidelines and practical policies and needless bureaucracy, you know where to go. I drag my eyes upward. I'm bringing sexy back. The mother boys don't know how to act. Girl, this man is for the streets. Say as long as you like, you two have fun. Have fun? Have fun? I wake up to a pale sunlight filtering through the narrow windows. Despite the clamor of the tavern below, the precious hours of rest have restored my strength and gifted me a flicker of cautious optimism. If I play my cards right, today could be the day I get closer to finding a cure. I quickly head out of the wick. The air clings sodden and heavy with the lingering scent of rain. Without the afternoon crowd, the district looks barren and bleak. In the middle of the street, a pair of crows quibble over stale bread crust. Same. I pause, watching them while I consider my next move. Curious and Yandere both made it clear that the cenobium can't be trusted, but I came so far and endured too much to give it up now. I need to see the cenobium for myself, if only to satisfy my curiosity. Surely someone in the bar can point me to the right direction. Don't do it. Why can't I just listen? Ooh, okay. I'm about to turn back when a shadow passes over me. A cloud, I think. Until a puff of hot breath tickles the back of my neck. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make that face. Okay, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make that face. The shadow trickles down the street in rivulets. Formless, dark spreads like ink into blotted shapes. Claws stretch. A muzzle slips open to reveal long, jagged teeth. A growl rumbles so low and deep, I feel it in my chest. I wanted to run, to scream, but I feel trapped, as though the slightest movement or breath will snap the jaws around me shut. No, I won't let it in like this. If I'm going to die, I want to look what got me in the eye first. I still myself, then turn. Excuse me? The shadow vanishes as quickly as it came, and I'm left standing in the middle of the street, alone save for a figure reclining in the shade of a nearby stoop. Oh, they're sassy. They're sassy and I love it. They're sassy and I love it. They are sassy and I'm loving it. I don't trust you because why you breathing down my neck like that, G? Whatever. Monster? That much is clear from a glance. One that could nearly be mistaken for human were it not for the tufted ears and tails curled around his ankle. Or the dusk pink eyes with pupils that sharpen like needles when they fall on me. We lock gazes, and the monster uncrosses his long legs. His hair gleams a shade of red that reminds me unsettlingly of blood, where it curls around his collared throat. Jumpy, aren't you? His tone is so light and carefree that I glance over my shoulder to make sure he's speaking to me. When I look back, the stranger props his chin on his knuckles and regards me with an inscrutable grin. Did you see that shadow just now? It was massive, moved like a beast. Even as I speak, I'm aware of how ridiculous I must sound, but the stranger's smile doesn't falter. I like his music. I'm over here like, I like his music. Sassy. I like his music, it's real good. The only beast I've seen are the wet wicks drooling regulars, though this did catch my eye. Not the hot boy pose! Wait, let me see them thighs! I sound like a pervy old man. Go ahead, let me see them thighs, girl. With the flick of his wrist, my in-room key dangles from his finger. It turns on its chain, glittering where it catches the light. My hands fly to my cloak pockets and, sure enough, find them flat. He crooks his finger, beckoning. I don't trust you. I've already taken 2 steps forward before some stifled instinct stops me. Something feels wrong. Ooh! They even have little sheer on the arms. You know what? Let me mess around and cosplay. I'm still on the edge, thrumming with so much adrenaline that the stranger's shadows flickers at the edge of my vision. I always seem to attract the worst kind of attention, but I can't get rattled now. Who said that's my key? That doesn't make sense. Why would I have it? Where did you find it? This person looks like they can smell bullshit a mile away, and both of these are bullshit. I guess I'll go with the least bullshit. Where'd you find it? My key. How do you find it? What can I say? I'm a sucker for shiny things. He smiles wide enough to reveal sharp fangs. I saw you dropped it. You really should be more careful. City like this, somebody might take advantage. A bald-faced lie said without a hint of irony. I approached the monster, careful to keep an arm's length away. He doesn't look dangerous, but the most deadly ones never do. You know what? I've been having this thought about demons and angels, right? You know how they show angels being really beautiful and demons are grotesque? Wouldn't it be the other way around? Because angels are supposed to scare demons, so they have to be the scary looking ones. And then the demons have to look pretty to entice humans, right? That's why they're demons. They're supposed to entice you in. If you're in my basement looking like Nosferatu, I'm not going down there. But if you look like that, I might be like, okay, well, you might have to say it like that. I'm coming down. We don't know when, but it's gonna be eventually. Dear demons, if you are listening to me, please don't take that for real. I'm just saying. Also, for pretty man. Anyway, aside over. The stranger's chain softly clinks with the tilt of his head. His ears flick, keeping your distance. I'd be stupid to trust you. You think I stole your dinky little key from all the way over here? Yes, he gives an exaggerated sigh. I'm good with my hands, but not that good. Do I really look like a common thief to you? Was that rhetorical? He's got me there. No, he looked like he steals stuff. The sheer fabric of his sleeves alone would be too expensive for most street thieves. Hell, his shoes look like they cost more than I spent traveling here. And then there's the shop behind him. No matter the city, pink curtains only mean one thing. I'm not looking to buy, and I doubt I could afford your services anyway. Luckily for you, I don't charge. There's always a price. The man runs the tip of his tongue over a fang, and for the first time since I stepped into that shadow, I feel something other than dread. Same. My face grows hot, yep. I'd be like, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, I would start just babbling. I didn't mean to assume. I'm flattered, really. Did you think you could pay to pet my ears? I just need my key back. I just need my key back. Ask nicely, and I might even let you tug my tail. Just throw it here! Stop! I'm flustered, stop! So, some spindly little street urchin can snatch it and run. He raises the key and tilts his head so he can watch it dangle back and forth. I suppose I could just claim your room for myself. Not that I'd be caught dead slumming in the wick with the rest of those slack-jawed imbeciles. You're obviously not from around here. So, tell me, traveler, what misfortune brought you to this wretched place? His voice practically drips with derision. I'm not telling you anything! Look, he got me acting out! I'm not telling you anything. What could have possibly drawn you to this dreary little pig pen, I wonder? He listlessly watches the arch of my key swinging around his finger. The weather's shit. The food's dreck. And there's entirely too many monsters for a human to feel safe. Unless... Leave me alone! Dagger-sharp eyes flick towards me. They gleam bright with amusement. Unless you're just dying to consort with monsters. By now, my embarrassment has worn away, leaving simmering impatience in its place. If this is a shakedown, it's the most frustrating one I've ever heard. He's funny. Walk away. We need our key, right? Don't we need our key? Don't we got our key? He's funny. I don't want to play along. All right, sleepy choices first. What happens if we walk away? His grin widens when I take a step forward. I knew you'd. And crumples as soon as I walk past him. The music cut off. He about to be pissed. Look at his face. That might have been the wrong answer. It's fine. Where are you going? Don't you want your key back? I can feel his eyes boring into my back. I'm scared. As much as I'd hate to lose my lodging, it wouldn't be the first time I've resorted to sleeping on the street. Wait. What do you want? When I look over my shoulder, the monster has risen from the stoop. He hesitates, lips parted. Why is his face red? Why are you blushing? Oh no, does he like when he gets rejected? Pervert. Our eyes meet for a heartbeat before his dart away. The tip of his tail thrashes against the ground. Don't get the wrong idea. I was only playing. I never meant to offend you. He says it carelessly, but I don't miss the way he studies my face for reaction. I'm not playing your games. I thought you were flirting. I thought you were... Yeah, we're not playing these games. Listen, we have traveled long and far, baby. I'm not in the mood for games. Give me my key and let me go. Very well. Come take it. I don't know what you want or why you're messing with me, But I'm not coming any closer until I know you aren't going to attack me. Or bite. I won't bite hard. Unless you beg me. No matter what I say, he finds a way to twist my words into innuendo. If I want to gain control of the situation, I'd better start by steering the conversation into more practical direction. There's something I'm looking for. Do you know the city well? The monster's gaze flickers from me to the key hanging between his fingers. Naturally, this dump was little more than a miserable little smear on the map when I first arrived. High town, low town. I know Eridia like the back of my hand. You know what? They might actually be a pretty good person to go to, because I know they be in the Cenobium. Because guess who always doing the most corrupt stuff? The people in power. I'm just saying. What about the Cenobium? Do you know where that is? His smile vanishes. Surely you've seen it. That absurdly large tower looming over the rest. It's a little hard to miss. He must mean that spire I noticed when I first caught sight of Eridia. The Cenobium's overrated. Forget about it. Why would you possibly want to visit that musty old tower? Oh, or if he was experimented. Oh. What's it matter to you? His lip twitches. He lets out a short, sharp breath. You're lost. The stranger, finally getting bored of his own tedious game, extends his hand towards me. The key rests on his palm, neatly dividing skin and leather. I don't trust it. When he makes no other move, I reach for the key, but as soon as my fingers graze smooth brass, his hand springs shut around my elbow. Yeah, that's what I thought was gonna happen. Hey! Ooh. You too fine, back up. What is with all these fine men in my face? Like, they are in my face. They're not even just like in my face, they are in my face. Give me 50 feet. He yanks me down, and I stagger, my shoes slipping on the steps. For a sick moment, I fear my bandages will unravel under his touch, but he is careful not to disturb them, even as he grips my arm. I knew I smelled blood. You reek of the road, and death. And that fucking doctor. What you got against Big Daddy? His voice, once silken, lowers to a smoky growl. The shadows around him seethe and boil. And something else. His wide, flat eyes gleam with naked hunger as he gazes at me. Let go. Just when I fear he'll bite, his grip loosens, and his eyes widen with awe. It seems I underestimated you. You're there. The stranger's ears flatten, and he releases me with a short breath. I yank my arm back, massaging my bandages. He twists around to see a woman duck out from under the curtains behind him. Her pressed white uniform marks her as a cleric of the Cenobium. Oh. I leave you for what, 10 minutes, and you are making trouble again. When will you quit harassing the tourist? The stranger, Veer, I take it, rolls his eyes and flashes the cleric a withering smile. So suspicious. Can't you see this is a friend of mine? A natural liar. He grins at me and his tail swishes coyly. The woman purses her lips at me, clearly unconvinced. See, now I would play along. This is when I play along, because we brothers in arms against those who oppress. I open my mouth to correct him. No, I don't. But Vera cuts in. I was graciously offering my dear friend some free advice. Wait, does he know what we are? Wouldn't that be helpful, to know what we are? Does he know what we are? Though his voice remains light and cheerful, his expression darkens. Danger's drawn to you like a moth to flame. It will always find you given time. The woman clucks her tongue as though she's heard this recital 102 times. Word of the wise, don't take free advice from lazy foxes lounging in the streets. This crook would sell water to a drowning man from the sheer enjoyment of it. She shrugs off a wilting look from Vare. Oh, please. Any friend of yours knows it's true. Now hold still. Vare rises gracefully at her approach. He pushes his hair aside so it drapes over one shoulder, exposing the long line of his neck. And suddenly, it dawns on me that the jingling I heard earlier wasn't coming from his harness, but a heavy chain wound around a hitching post and padlock at the back of his collar. Oh. The woman produces a crowded keyring from her pocket. She rifles through a dozen identical keys before selecting one and sliding it into the lock. Come on, unless your friend's tagging along on our merry little soulless haunt. I hate this. I hate this. I don't vibe with this. I don't rock with this. I don't rock with this. They're hunting for solace inside the city. Words momentarily fail me. The cleric regards me with a polite, if tight, smile before marching down the stairs. Veer lingers. He stretches his arm over his head with a yawn, and I try not to stare at the way his stomach flattens when he arches his back. Your little secret's safe with me. Try not to get yourself killed, Veer? Why did he become my reluctant favorite? Veer hopped off the stoop and bounds after the woman. His tail sways merrily, as though he hadn't just lied and threatened me. Did you try that thing I mentioned? The Lovetian? Did you try that thing I mentioned? The Lovetian knot? The one where you take 3 fingers and... Actually, don't tell me. Knowing you, it's probably disgusting. Veer's airy laugh echoes down the street. It's only after he and the cleric have vanished from sight that I realize that I'm still missing something. Wait! Reflectively, I shove my hands into my pockets and find it. The room key. I think I like him. He's mischievous. I raise it to the light. Sure enough, it's my room key, but the realization is hardly comforting. I don't know what Veer's game was, or what he wanted from me. All I know is for certain that the Cenobium saw fit to leash him. A fate I could share if that's what his vague warning meant. That is what his vague warning meant. I let my eyes drift skyward, past the lanterns gently swaying in the breeze, to the Cenobium faintly visible through the haze. Just one glimpse is all I need. Then I can put this all behind me. This time, the key goes into my corn purse where it should have been the first time for safekeeping. I like Veer. Veer's a good one. He's a good character. I like him. Oh, is it just Shinobium? He looks scary. Looks like I shouldn't be here. It looks like how Cracker Barrel makes me feel. That I don't belong here. It's easy enough to follow the winding streets, climbing uphill toward the distant tower. And we still went. We had not one. Listen. Hours later, legs aching, sweat beading on my forehead, I finally find what I'm searching for. The Cenobium of the luminous void. It has the word void in it. My black instincts are going off. I'm sorry, y'all. This is why we don't do scary movies. It stands at the highest point of Eridia, surrounded by cold white walls. Well-dressed people stroll down the walkways, ignoring the massive tower in their midst. I'm the only one standing before the gates. I crane my neck up until the top of the Cenobium spire disappears into the clouds overhead. Jesus. My stomach gives an uneasy lurch. Though far grander than the humble shrine of my youth, The cenobium is eerily reminiscent of a gilded bird cage. We don't want to go in there. No, we're just gonna get closer. Knocking seems like a terrible idea, but I don't see any other way of making my presence known. I'm halfway up the steps when something moves in my peripheral vision. Hopefully it's Leander telling us not to go up there. Oh, hi. Hey, cutie.
Go to horny jail.
A shadowy figure crouches beneath one of the white walls. They reach out and tug on a vine as if testing its strength. Oh, you there! You like my guard voice? The shadow vanishes as quickly as I spotted it, and a gaunt-faced man in a crisp charcoal uniform marches up to the steps towards me. Oh, not another tourist. Get out of here once you're done gawking. Okay. Your attitude's at a 10, take it to a 2. A dismissive wave accompanies his equally dismissive words, and he turns without even waiting for my response. I look back at where I saw the intruder, but there's nothing. Just the leaves blowing gently in a cool breeze. I step away from the gates, helplessness washing over me. I don't know if I want to know who that is. I don't. Hello. Or, I don't know. I don't know how to sound like a cryptid. If this is who I think it is, I'm going to be very excited. If this is who I think it is, I'm going to be very... Y'all not going to know. I'm not going to know how to act. Because I've been waiting. I don't even know this man's name yet. Hello. A whisper coats the back of my ear. Hot and syrupy. I jerk away, but find no one beside me. Instead, halfway down the staircase, I spot a girl peering up at me. She's barefoot, draped in several layers of worn, moth-eaten clothing. Peculiar metal jewelry hangs across her face and jingles at each slight movement. Her eyes must have been her most striking feature. They shine a scorching, unnatural crimson. It feels like staring into the sun, and yet I'm strangely captivated by her. She tilts her head, the tinkling of metal riding the wind. Do you need help? My impulse was like, I mean, we can fuck around and find out. But the other one was like, damn it, Sleepy, make good choices. But we don't make good choices on the first run. I do. I'm unsure how to respond. The air is charged with a mysterious energy, as if each of my words is worth its weight in gold. On the off chance she can help me, I might as well be somewhat truthful. I do, but wanting is another question. The giggle she makes is a chiming, fluttering sound. You're honest. I like that. She dips into a polite curtsy. My name is Iris. I was like you once, hopeless and alone. The ones in the tower won't help you with your pain. I might be able to, though. It's giving Annabelle. I try not to dwell on the fact that I'm recognizably desperate. Dang. Whatever. Instead, I focus on her vague offering. As I descend the steps, you don't know what I'm looking for. You need what everyone needs in this world. A miracle. Alright, Iris, mind your business, little girl. Iris turns and my thoughts abruptly scatter. Pitted skin snakes down her shoulders, blooming from gaping hole in the back of her neck. A shuddering breath escapes me. The fuck? Whatever disease she had consumed her from the inside out. How is she able to move or breathe? It's impossible. She shouldn't be alive, and yet I only get a glimpse before she faces me once more, this time looking a bit bashful. I know it's not pretty, but that's not what matters. The sea spring can cure anything, It can cure you too. I feel like I'm about to join the cult. Her shining eyes flickered to my bandaged hands, then up again. So quick I nearly miss it. I stand there, wordless. It's a twisted miracle, but a miracle nonetheless. She extends a hand out to me, her delicate fingers outstretched. I can take you there, if you like. You can decide on your own when you see it. Her hand is frail, marred with tiny wounds. It's the epitome of vulnerability, the complete opposite of the cenobium's mocking, impenetrable gates. And if I say no, it's your choice. The truth is, I don't have much of a choice. Not right now, at least. I wonder if Iris knows that somehow. If there's any hope of finding a cure, I need to follow every lead, including seeing this sea spring for myself. Listen, I love spring, and I also love the sea. So, add a hot man on top of it, and, you know, remember what I said about the demons earlier? Okay, I'm done. I'm sorry. Oh, I only have one choice. Okay, I'll take her hand. Yeah. I cautiously slide my hand into hers. Her skin is ice cold through my bandages. We descend from the higher streets, abandoning their gilded decadence as we cross the river. The wet, derelict districts hold more familiarity to me. However, Iris leads me farther still, until I'm met with an all too familiar sight. Not this again. My gut lurches when I face the open horizon. The sea spring is straight ahead. Eridia's outskirts are hardly recognizable in daylight, but venturing beyond city walls is a gamble I wasn't prepared to take so soon. I shake my head and pull away from Iris. I'm not leaving the city. She circles in front of me with a placating gesture. Don't be scared. I promise you it's all right. You're safe as inside the city as outside of it. And the only warning we get is a strangled scream. Only when my eyes finally adjust do I see the dark shape before me. Ooh, child. Hey. I bet you got a good vision insurance plan. I bet you do. I bet you see lots of things. And blink as one. I don't like that. Rude. No, don't touch me. The sensation of their thumb brushing. Oh God, the music stopped. My curse takes hold.
He needs some milk.
Listen, baby, I'm not even here. I'm an illusion. There's a flash of claws. Red spills across my vision. I thought there'd be pain. But as I sink into the murky water, all I can feel is the grit of silt filling my mouth in the icy embrace of shallow water. I spot an arm resting among an outcrop of reeds. Mine, neatly severed at the elbow, a fitting end for a monstrosity like me. So, she wasn't there earlier when we got attacked by the soulless, but I remember. You remember? Because I remember. If you remember, let me know. Hit that yes in the comments. You're as safe inside the city as outside of it, and this stretch before you is the safest of all. She cast a wistful gaze over the waste, as if admiring something beyond the vista. This region belongs to Ice. Is that his name? I'm ready. Maybe I should go into the terrifying place. This region belongs to Ice. Ice. I'm gonna call him Ice. Oh, but I hate Ice. Fuck Ice. I'll call him Ice. Ace? That's how... Brain. Ace. Pain? Train? Ace? Is his name Ace? I think it's Ace. I just pulled some count, what's his name from Sesame Street? Regardless, I pulled something from him. This region belongs to Ace. Some call him a gang leader. I love gang leaders, but it's my weakness. I'm so easy to read. But he's much more than that. It's difficult to string my thoughts together. Only a fool would leave the city. But a primal instinct tells me that Iris isn't lying. She twirls around with another curtsy, jewelry tinkling playfully in the sunlight. Her doe eyes soften with a smile. I love kids, so I would be like, okay. Alright, come on, girl. As I said, it's your choice. Thank you for coming this far. I hope we meet again, Sleepy. I blink and she's gone. Confusion grips me as I look around, searching for any trace of her. But I'm completely alone, with only the vast nothingness of the waste for company. Did I imagine everything? No, that whole encounter was real. Again, that primal instinct insists on it, just like it insists on Iris's honesty. The Sea Springs is straight ahead. If it managed to cure Iris, I need to see what it can do for me. You know, like I said, I feel like there's always an exchange. There's always an exchange. I venture forth, nerves and determination roiling together in my chest. My heart pounds with each step I take from civilization. It doesn't take me long to realize it's not the only heartbeat I hear. Like a flitting gnat in the back of my mind, I'm certain there's another pulse thrumming through the earth underfoot. I've felt this presence before, when I first set foot in Eridia. It's like having a living dread coursing beneath the city. Only this time, it's drawing me closer. For what seems like an eternity, I force each foot forward, one step, then another, until a realization hits me. I never told Iris my name. Something pierces the horizon ahead of me, a building nestled into a tall cliffside. It appears so starkly out of place that it might as well be a hallucination, dripping with extravagance and adorned in honeyed mahogany. It's an ornate jewel of architecture. Dark silhouettes skirted on both sides. Trees, I think, until I'm close enough to realize what I mistook for branches were spikes and jutting tendrils. Soulless, several of them watch me in the distance like statues. Flashes of last night's chase, the gushes of blood and screams of death, the smell of burning flesh and sour bile. I can't go through that again. I won't. Exploding into a messy sprint, I push my legs as far as they'll take me towards the decorated building. How rude. He said you go get in here. You go come in, get in here. Get in here. The next thing I know, I'm dashing up wooden stairs and crashing through towering double doors. Oh, it looks like a shrine. My lungs burn from exertion. I gasp for breath, desperate to be safe, but when I orient myself to my surroundings... I'm his shrine having safety talisman. Like, is the safety talisman because of him, to keep him in, or is it to keep stuff out? I feel like it's going both ways, but I feel like it's mostly to keep him in. It's more hellscape than sanctuary. Blood flows all around me, overwhelming my vision with a lurid, unholy red. Instinctively, my hand leaps to my mouth. But the rotten stench of blood never comes. Instead, a smoky scent hangs in the air, sharp and spiced. I swallow thickly, convincing myself that it's not as gruesome as it appears. This has to be the sea spring, and the place that grants miracles. Tall pillars flank me, blanketed in written notes. Seating pillows scatter the floor. A rustic kettle sits nearby. Someone must live here, despite how eerily empty it is. I mean, why would I say silent? Let's call out. Hello? Is anyone here? Masterful art, masterful sound design. It's really good. It's really good. My voice echoes across the cavern without response. I approach the paper-covered pillars. Maybe something here can tell me more. I reach for the top, the closest, and the bottom. We always take from the top. I reach from the note that's higher up. It reads, "No one will read this. But if it's not for anyone else, this is evidence I existed in this rotten, grim world. Even so, I wish I could have stayed longer. The bog girl will be lonely without me. I should have told her how The rest is scratched out. I wonder who wrote this." Before I can ponder it further, a sharp chill runs down my spine. Something's watching me. Hopefully it's a fine man. I'm sorry, we're serious. I quickly set the note back, my eyes darting around the wooden deck, but it's still empty. Finally, I look towards the sea spring. That stillness hides something deeper. Something wrong. And familiar. Oh, Jesus. Hold on. I'm assuming that this is gonna get voice acting, and when it does, I won't be okay, and y'all gonna have to deal with that. Hey. I spin around and come face to face with a pack of soulless. They chitter and growl, tendrils and spikes flaring threateningly, all different sizes and species, both gathering one identical trait, glowing crimson eyes. If he don't stop playing with me, Eyes. His name's Eyes. Yeah, okay. Because they keep playing. I think it's a play on his name. Crimson Eyes. Eyes. That's cute. I try to back away, but my heel teeters over the sea spring. I'm cornered. Oh, watch your step. It's deeper than it looks. That voice again. At the sound of it, the soulless freeze, their snarls quieting. I'm not ready. If this is a Silas level man, I don't need it. I don't need somebody else to live rent-free in my head. And he looks like he's about to. It's fine. I search for the voice's source and find it above me, lounging in the rafters. I never looked up.
Too strong, it won't fit, it's too much.
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
Got a big ego.
Here, that's my heart. You look lost, little sparrow. This gaze is a violent crimson, one that sears through me, leaves me feeling raw and exposed. They're the same eyes I've seen over and over. His name's Eyes. I can't get over that. This writing is good. I love it. First with Iris, now with the soulless circling me, all bound by the sea spring's blood red. He's really handsome. And the shroud of darkness behind him, Shapes like massive tentacles twist and coil around the wooden beams. I didn't see them. Did those just appear? No, they've been there. I just noticed. Oh my god. Oh, child. I can't focus. The soulless growls ring in my ears. They're not advancing, but that could change at any second. Panic rises in my throat as I struggle to track them. Hey. Eyes on me. I can't stop it. I'm a grown woman and I do not cry over fictional men. My stomach rolls as I tear my eyes away from the soulless. Don't ignore who's talking to you. It's not polite. For a moment, anger knocks my fear aside. Who is this bastard? Fuck you! Banter, banter, banter. I look right into his unnerving eyes and hold his gaze defiantly. Fuck you. Is that better? Oh no. Oh no, he likes it. A crooked grin cracks across his face. Bastard. Oh, I'm not gonna survive this. Okay. We'll work on it. I scan the soulless again. They really aren't attacking, and are posturing more than anything else. It's as if they're waiting for commands. Did you tame them? Power of the sea spring. They're hungry, so they might bite. You could give me a reason to stop them. How about I didn't do anything wrong? Trespassing. And that's punishable by death? At least treat a girl to dinner. And that's punishable by death? He gives me a non-committal shrug. I called out earlier to see if anyone was here. Are we supposed to play hide and seek? Didn't hear you. My voice stops in my throat. This bastard's terse coolness is both infuriating and terrifying. I rack my brain for a way to diffuse the situation. Tell me what you want. I need help. I feel like... Yeah, tell me what you want. Tell me what you want. I'm not in the mood for guessing games. You have hands. My what? I mean, what you need them for? What you need them for? I could use my hands for a lot, sir. Just let me know. Alarm jolts through me. I hide my hands under my cloak. Show me. Why? Once, twice. See, so I want to now. With a sharp exhale, I reluctantly hold out my bandaged hands. Are you getting off on this? Unwrap them. He's like, yeah, unwrap them nice and slow. Heat rushes to my face and fire on my tongue. I should give him a piece of my mind, but not when his soulless are one command away from ripping me to shreds. I like his music too. The music in this is really good. I really like it. Yet, no matter how much I will myself to move, my body stays frozen in place. I stand there for a long, agonizing minute. My hands are trembling. When I finally raise them, I know the skin beneath the wrappings all too well. The hideous, unnatural flesh I've grown to despise. I grip the edge of my bandages. Stop. I want to fight him. He's such an ass. I love it. Treat me like dirt, daddy.
Stop it. Get some help.
With a weary sigh, the man slides off the beam and lands with a thud that shakes the panels underfoot. You know, MC's better than me. MC's better than me. I'd be on my sleepy. He's a monster, tall and imposing, with a presence that commands the room like gravity. Subtle clicks of metal accompany each of his footsteps. The closer he gets to me, the faster my heart hitches. Now push me against the wall and put your hand up. Copy that. What does he want? Is he gonna kill me? I step backwards and find nothing to set my foot on. I'd forgotten my back was to the sea spring. I fall, right before a warm hand catches my lower back. I'm fine. I'm hovering above the sea spring, the scent of smoke and leather enveloping me. It's nice meeting you here. How's the weather? Your earrings are real cool. Got pretty eyes, too. You look like the sun. Is that why they call you Eyes? Okay. Blazing eyes bore into mine. Told you to watch your step. He didn't trick me to drop me in? I weigh nothing. He guides me back to solid ground. Following the subtle gesture from his fingers, the soulless around us disperse and relax. The shift in their demeanor so abrupt it gives me whiplash. The enormous tentacles are no longer in the rafters. Not him being a tentacle monster. I usually am not like a huge tentacle girl, but for him I'll do anything. Though now I doubt I ever saw them at all. Either way, I let out a breath of relief. Thanks. As focused on me as he was before, the monsters pay no mind to me now. He kicks some seating pillows out of the way, checks the contents of the kettle with a scowl. The sudden disregard is almost insulting. So, that's it? I'm not a threat anymore? Never were one. Glare at me more, Daddy. This isn't good. This isn't good. This isn't good for me. Never were one. Then why did you threaten me? Why did you threaten me? People get honest when they're afraid. In other words, you were messing with me. I drag a hand over my face, exhausted by the fact that this is the second time a monster has provoked me today. Your eyes, aren't you? Depends who's asking. One of your friends told me that this was your territory. She also said you were a gang leader. But there's no one else here. I thought there'd be more people. Ice picks up the kettle, walks to the edge of the sea spring, and dumps the contents into the endless road. I fear for my sanity and my safety. Both me and the game. That's all. That's all you guys need to know. I haven't simped over a character this hard since, Z? Like, I love Ray, but Ray bantered, but he didn't banter. Z bantered. And this, it's scratching the itch. It's scratching the itch. Right in my heart. Right in my heart. I love it. And they took a walk. His pleasant smile stretches ear to ear. Then in an instant, it drops. I get the sense that I shouldn't ask about that again. What do you need the sea spring's power for? Depends. Can it cure a curse? You mean you don't know? He shakes out the empty kettle and starts collecting stray cups, tidying up. My frustration builds. I narrow my eyes at him in a questioning glare. When he notices, he returns it with an amused smirk. Are you being irritating on purpose? Listen, Sparrow. The sea spring can cure anything. Nothing's stopping you from trying it yourself. What do I have to do? Drink. I have to drink from the sea spring? I don't think I'm gonna drink that. My eyes glide to the blood-like pool beside us. The idea of ingesting the liquid makes my gut churn. Is there a price? Always. Ice taps his temple with a finger. You lose it a little bit. That's it? Might have already beat to the punch. I couldn't even do the line right. That was funny. Because it was the same thing I was thinking. I'm like, dang. Well, that's not much to lose. We may as well drink it. Get in the water. Penelope, why you know I'm too shy? My humor earns me an amused fanged grin. This is a little different. When you drink from the sea spring, you forget who you are. Your mind combines with everyone who drank before. Humans, monsters, soulless. One big, happy family in your head. That's terrible. Eyes. My blood runs cold. I've heard of these before. Group minds. My attendants used to tell me that my power granted people access to a higher plane of understanding. A group mind of my own making. All lies. But something tells me this is real. Yeah, I'm not gonna mess around with that. Even if one thing doesn't add up. Your eyes are red too, but you obviously haven't forgotten who you are. Before I can finish my sentence, Ice strides past me towards the entrance. Time's up. Let's finish this later. Wait, already? You barely told me anything. Came on a bad day. I've got somewhere to be. Is it drinking with friends? Because if it is, we're gonna physically fight. There are still so many questions burning at the tip of my tongue, but my frustration spills out before I can ask any of them. I was told to come here for help, but instead I get threatened and kicked out? You're joking, right? Watch your tone. I'm nice, but you don't want to ruin the host's mood. Yeah, I wouldn't want to mess with him. Yeah, he's giving like, I will physically fight you until I fall in love with you. And maybe even then, you know, he's a little crazy, but I like that in a man. My skin prickles. The feeling of being watched washes over me again. My eyes dart back over the sea spring. A lone ripple dances on the quiet surface. I take Ice's advice and clamp my mouth shut. Daddy said be quiet, so I was quiet. Ice approaches a nearby soulless, a lanky, doll-like one with 6 legs and a crown of tendrils. Several sets of eyes adorned its side. Its forked tail wags rapidly when Ice squats beside it. He runs his fingers through the tendrils, scratches its chin, and pats its head. Can you make it be nice so I can pet the doggy too? I want to pet it. I want to pet that dog. A gentle smile plays across Ice's lips. The affection he holds for the soulless is painfully clear. I mean, aren't the soulless just people who have lost their soul? So like people and other beings who have like succumbed to this world's probably overwhelming flow of magic. I dip my eyes away, my stomach fluttering at the tender sight. I also want to be pet. Come pet me. It's getting dark out, so this pretty girl will guide you back. Following a short whistle from Ice's lips, it trots over to the entrance obediently, tail swaying. I watch the soulless warily. Pretty is not the word I would use to describe it. She's pretty. She's pretty. She's a good. And the idea of it protecting me sounds absurd. If I decide to drink, how do I find you? Find someone with eyes like mine. They'll point you to the right direction. But think it over. Once you drink, you can't go back. Does that mean he can use us whenever he wants? Cause like I kinda, nope, Sleepy, be quiet. It's a lot to process, but I give a small nod. At least I know I have another option for a cure, as disturbing as it may be. I follow the soulless at a measured distance and watch it nudge the giant doors open with ease. And I'm about to cross the threshold. I sneak one last glance behind me. I'm not strong enough. I'm not strong enough. My heart skips when I meet Ice's eyes. Yeah. I'm about to snap my head away, but he just flashes me an easy smile. Next time, Sparrow, I'll buy you a drink for scaring you. I don't trust myself to do anything but respond with another card now. Daddy, you can buy me a drink right now. I would act a mess.